Hi you guys, it's Megan with Treasures by Mook, and I'm here today to do a quick little room tour with you guys. I've been watching some of my fellow YouTubers and I'll tag a couple of them below. Linda from FaithChick777 and P from Mystical Endeavors. I've been watching their room tours and I thought, well, I don't really have as big of a studio as they do, but it's fun to watch. It's fun to see where other people create and work. So this is my studio tour. I call it my studio. It's not really just a room to me. What we're looking at right now is my perfectly new rearranged desk, which is really it's a folding table, and you'll notice the floors in here are really rustic. I live in an old house and we need to redo the floors, but it's my folding table that works really great for creating, and then it also works really well for when I do craft shows because I can just fold it up and take it with me wherever I go. And then I just have various pieces of artwork up here that I've gotten at other craft shows, art fairs, and pieces that I find inspirational from other people. My little sewing machine is under here, and I put the dust ruffle on because I haven't used it in a couple days and I don't want it to get dusty and like get gunk stuck up in the gears and things like that. So just to kind of keep it neat and clean, I've been making a lot of scarves and fabric flowers lately, so I'm gonna just let her hang out under there for a minute. And then over here is just a small shelf that I picked up at Meijer. It's one of those that comes disassembled and you have to put it together. It only has the 3 shelves, so you could put it on the floor, but for me it doesn't work on the floor. So it's got this kind of works as a bottom shelf, and then 1, 2, and then I use the top as well. So down here I have all of my acrylic paints that come in little bottles. I picked these up a few years ago around Christmas time at Lowe's because they were in a big huge set and I got every paint, and they're okay, but really my favorite is folk art made by Plaid. I think you guys have all probably used them once or twice. That's one of my favorites. And then underneath is just bigger bottles of paint. And in the background you are hearing my daughter play, so if I have to pause the video, I'll pause it and I'll come right back. Up on the second shelf, I keep my basics. I really like Liquitex, but I don't like their, oh shoot, what do they call it? They're light medium. So like the Plaid paints, that's a fabric one, sorry. Let me get you, nope. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The Plaid paints that come in little bottles like this are a light medium. These are a light body, sorry. These are a medium body acrylic paint, and then you can also buy heavy body, which I've never worked with, but maybe some other people do like it. And then up here I just keep my rags that I need, and in this little bin is my watercolors and oil paints that come out for special projects. And then on the very top shelf are all of my odds and ends, all of my paintbrushes, scrap paper, scissors, pens and pencils, more scissors, everything else like that I need. And then moving over, I have a really big shelf. This one is a bookshelf. I got it at Target as a last minute thing for a craft show. Not the best quality, you guys. It's being held up by my desk right now, so eventually I'm gonna have to replace this, but as you can see, it's chocked full, so I really need it. Up here I've got just extra baskets. This bin up here is holding some inventory, some little mini manicure kits that I make for you know, kids' parties, presents, little things like that. So I'll do a video on those one day. Down here is where I keep my book that I got at a scrap store in town. And this is actually, it's a fabric sample book for couches and upholstery and furniture. But I thought it was just great because of all the different pieces of fabric that you get out of it. So I bought this so that I could have extra little pieces of fabric. And then, hold on, you're going to help me put it back together. There we go. In here, I've got leather scraps and textiles and things that I need, some laces, knitting needles. These are silk flowers. These are some of the gift boxes that I applique and alter and sell. So those are paper gift boxes. And then everything else is just fabric, 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 fabric. A nice big huge shelf of denim. And then moving over here, I've got my little vanity desk. And on top right now, I have some projects that are kind of in the works. This is a necklace I need to repair. These are going to be ornamentals that are almost finished. I have to pad the insides of them. It's a bracelet somebody asked me to fix. So I leave those kinds of things out because I need to, so that I remember to work on them. And then I won't take you through every drawer, but I do have, like, here I've got all my tags and things that I need for inventory. You know, office supplies, calculators, labels, receipts, all those little goodies. And then I do make, in those manicure kits, I make artificial nails that you can apply yourself. So I paint them first and then put them out. So let's see, I've got nail polish galore, lots and lots of nail polish. And then over here I have like all my nails and sequins and gems and things like that that go with doing the nails. And then I just have like assorted tools, pens, pencils, paper, tape, anything else that I might need while I'm working. Over here, this is my big, huge, big, bad supply shelf. And this was my grandpa's. It was my gun cupboard, or his gun cupboard rather. And my father-in-law turned it into just a nice big cupboard for me by putting some shelves in it. So up on top I just kind of have some random antiques. Those are my little dollies that I grew up with that I'm gonna give to my daughter one day. And then we'll start with the left side and then we'll go to the right side. Up here I keep all my buttons. These are all my raw Christmas ornaments that I need to alter and put together. These are all of my papers. So in the front here, these were Christmas cards that someone gifted to me that I'm going to take the appliques off. These are all my scrapbooking sticker type things that I keep around for various projects. I like these books because they have handmade paper in them, so I kept those. And then back here I just have lots of assorted papers, lots of things I pulled out of magazines, you know, if I like the pattern or the texture of something, like this one's from Vogue. And so I'll just pull those because you can always use magazine paper too. And then this is my box of Color Aid paper, which we'll go into more detail in another video because that's like a whole tutorial by itself. And then these are just like scrap bits of paper and you know, crayons, markers, pastels, colored pencils, anything like that that I might need. Down here is all of my glitter, my lovely glue gun, who is very well loved. But this is my big bin of glitter. And then underneath it, I have everything Christmassy that I can pull apart. I've got some holiday stuff in there, seasonal things, polymer clay. And then in these bins, let's see, right here, all my stamps and my ink. A couple different kinds of ink in here, all my stamps. In this little bin is all my little flower appliques that I can use. And then this is like bits and bops. And I mean that literally because there are random hinges, nails, knobs that I pull off of things that I can use below that. And this one is gems. And then down here is wood pieces that I alter, various wood pieces. And way down in the bottom are my tools. Sorry, I keep pausing. I keep checking on my daughter. So yeah, these are just, you know, like my hammers and nails and stuff like that. And then these books are some other papers I got. This is wallpaper. So I got 2 books of wallpaper samples. And those are also really cool for making cards and presents and altering things. You get a lot of really cool paper from that. So we'll move over to the right side. Over here I have my print shop, and this is a vintage print shop, and it comes with different letters, all the letters of the alphabet, everything you could ever possibly imagine. It doesn't want to come out though. Oh goodness, it doesn't want to come out. I'll show it to you in another video because it's really big and it doesn't want to come out of the cupboard. But it's, yeah, stamps, basically. Make your own stamps. You put your own words together and stamp it on stuff. And then I have my Dremel, extra storage things, some wood my dad cut for me, and a bead loom kit. These are really great. If you've never worked with a bead loom, I highly recommend them for making bracelets. And then going up to the next shelf, take my cutting board out of the way here. I have more wood pieces in these 2 bins, glass beads, my scrap box, all my glue, and all that good stuff. And then I have all my sewing stuff right here in the front, and these are different papers and canvases, drying racks, and up top are all of my beads. Every kind of bead that I need is up there. Wood, metal, clasps. Love those storage boxes for beads. And then my husband was nice enough to put shelves up for me. So I have some little decorations on the top, but mostly just any little book that I need for work, some of my filing stuff. This is one of the paintings I'm working on that is going to turn into a mixed media piece. My clipboards, I like to keep notes on my clipboards on the wall so I can keep organized and remember stuff. My other little tabletop that's great for working on projects. And in here, I just moved all of my little cans and jars in here because I alter cans and jars. And I just got a bunch of them cleaned off to use for new projects. And then this table, this is a taller table. I'll back up. It has projects that I'm working on underneath it. But what I really like about this, when I don't have paintings drying on it, which I do right now. I have a painting drying on it. But this cloth under here, I can hang up and cover up the window when I hang this all up and like put the blinds up, and then this can just kind of be like my photo station. So I take pictures of all my inventory and stuff on this table. And I have my lights on either side. I have those sunlight bulbs, those natural light bulbs. So those are really great for photography. And my ironing board, which is just kind of there because that's the only place it fits. And then I'll give you a quick look at the closet and we'll be all done. Inside the closet door, I had some old crates that, it's okay, Ollie, you're doing just fine. You're doing okay. Sorry, she's trying to climb up the baby gate and pull herself up, and it's just really hard work. Anyway, I had these old crates for like fruit and stuff, and I hung the sides of them up on the inside of the door, and I keep all of my flowers in them because I can just stick my flowers in the little slats, and I can hang all my ribbon up on the nails and stuff. And it kind of turned into a nice little storage piece. Okay, and then moving into the inside of the closet, this is where all my inventory lives. So in this bin, I have all my display items, so like busts and what do you call it, bracelet holders and earring holders and stuff like that. Some of the nursing covers that I've made are up here just waiting to be, you know, packed up and shipped out. So that's everything in this closet is inventory. Gift boxes, cards, packing supplies, more packing supplies and receipts, and then the miniature paintings that I make along with more gift boxes. Over here are some things I am going to alter. Don't mind the mannequin head. She holds things for me sometimes. These are little signs that I made for when I go to craft shows. I can have little signs up. This is lighting. It's like a shelf lighting you can put in your shelf. And then just more inventory and signs and scarves and more display pieces that I have in here. And then we go past my hallway and you see my dressmaker's dummy. So she's my model when I need to take pictures of things. She fits things for me when I'm making shirts and displays things for me at shows. And you'll have to forgive me, I don't remember the name of her. She's from Joann Fabrics, and she is completely adjustable everywhere. This is her chest adjustment. She has a waist adjustment. She has a hip adjustment. And you do it from the front and both sides. And then you can make her a certain height too. So I really love this dressmaker's dummy. She really helps me a lot. And then we're just back at my desk and my pretty pictures and things. So that's my studio. Just a quick little look around. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoy watching other studio tours. And I'm going to link up Linda's page and P's page so that you can look at their studio tours too. And like I said, mine is tiny compared to theirs, but it's always fun to see where somebody else makes their stuff. So thanks for sticking with me, you guys, and have a great day.